So before I jump in, just to sort of reiterate on strawberry. So strawberry is a very nice tool to use for your research and for automating tasks. So if you'd like to use strawberry, there are different plans that would meet your needs. Currently I am using the free plan where I get 2,000 credits monthly. The only limitation with this plan is if you overuse strawberry or give it too much work, it will tell you, please wait for a specific amount of time till you can ask me to do some work again. And then the next plan is the intern plan. So strawberry would work like an intern for you. So you'd get more credits and 4 times more usage than the free. So it would tell you at a later stage that it is tired and cannot work anymore. And then we have the part-time plan where you get 30,000 credits per month. So here there's no session limits. You can work strawberry around the clock. Here you can delegate 15 to 20 hours of work per week to AI. And then we have the full timer where it will automate 40 plus hours of complex workflows per week. And if you're interested in starting your journey with Strawberry, I have two links over here. We have the link over here where you'll get a discount if you want to purchase or to subscribe, and then the sign up link just to sort of test out the capabilities of Strawberry. All right, just to jump into our session, the last time I had created a Jira board, using Strawberry, where it created tasks for me to manage my PhD research. So the scenario was, I'm working on a research project on social impact of AI-driven automation on youth employment in South Africa. So over here, it just helped me set up the project with the key phases of my research. And then it also created some issues for me to attend to. Um, and yeah, and then the following thing that I did in this demo the last time, I had asked Strawberry to also create some notes for me, um or to like take notes that were given to me by my supervisor to improve my research, and I asked it to create tasks for me to attend to the different feedback that I got from my supervisor. And then the last thing I did on the last webinar was I asked it to give me weekly research progress reports on my tasks that are on the Jira board. So what it would do is it would inspect the entire board and then summarize the tasks that I've completed, the tasks that are at risk, and the tasks that I need to pay careful attention to as soon as I can. So today we'll continue, and of course, with the previous task, I would get a weekly email from Strawberry every Friday on a summary of what I've been working on and what needs to be done on my PhD research. So for today, we will be continuing with this PhD research and creating more tasks. So for the first thing that I would like to do is to have a literature review tracker, right? So the scenario over here would be I need to systematically track my literature review. So I want to create tasks in my project of different papers I need to review this week. So I can interact with Strawberry right over here at the chat, or I can open a new tab to interact with my Jira board. But for the purpose of today, I will just um navigate here. And then I had my prompt pasted already. So I'm listing the different papers that I need to review. Okay, let me just fix the formatting. So I want to review these different papers. So this one, the review is due on the 17th of July. Then this one, I would say, um, due on the 17th of July as well. And then this one over here, I think we can review three. I had five, but we can just do three. So I'm just going to let Strawberry do its magic over here. And then while this one is running, I'm going to prepare my next prompt. So I have a follow-up prompt. I'm just going to paste it inside of the chat. Let me just get it quickly. So the follow-up prompt, I will say for each ticket, label it literature review. Let me just give it quickly. All right, so I need to connect my Strawberry to Jira again. So let me just quickly do that. All right, nice. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to paste this and send it to Strawberry. And then I'm just going to wait for it to execute the task that I gave it, right? Okay, awesome. And then I have to give it permission to edit. So when you're working with a different software on Strawberry, it will always ask you for permission to modify any content that you have, whether it's a spreadsheet, whether it's a Google Docs or your Jira, it will always ask you for permission to make changes. So I'm just going to allow it, and then we'll just see what Strawberry does for us. All right, while this is running, I'm going to just quickly check my other prompt. But before that, so the outcome of this prompt is I want every paper to have consistent structure for notes, and then I wanted to label and add due dates to make filtering on the board easy, and I want actual reading notes added on a Jira ticket. So just to reiterate what a Jira ticket is, these blocks are tickets, right? Tickets are taken as tasks. So each ticket, when you click on it, has information, right? So I've clicked on my ticket here, and then it has a description as to what needs to happen. So with this one is to write the first draft of literature review, and then it has listed everything that is related to that, right? So this one doesn't have a due date, so it's not really taken as a high priority task. And then yes, we have other tickets listed. Then just to quickly recap on the different tabs, we have to-do tickets. So these tickets are tickets that I still need to attend to. In progress, I've started working on them and I haven't completed. In review, for example, if I've sent um any proposals or documents to my supervisor to review, and then we have done this is after I've submitted anything or have gotten feedback on any specific task. And then just to quickly go over here, we have the arrows here to indicate the priority level of priority for each task. And then we are also able to search to set due dates as well. And also a nice thing about Jira, it will send you notifications and emails when things are due. So not only will Strawberry send you a summary of what needs to be done or a summary of your progress and everything that you're busy with, Jira will also do that. So over here I have my notifications from Jira itself telling me that I have overdue items during one day or overdue items. So I'm quite naughty with my research because I've had a lot of overdue items, but it is no biggie. I have moved them to the done panel. So yes, Jira has the capabilities of giving you notifications that something is due, something is to be fixed or attended to, and then Strawberry would just give you a more detailed report for you to attend to your Jira board. I'm not sure why, but today our Strawberry is taking quite some time, but we will just give it a minute to finish what it's doing. And then just to also explain over here, so some of the tickets have some labels, right? This would help us with filtering different tasks if needs be. All right, let me see. Oh, I know exactly why it didn't continue. I had to approve another task. Okay, there we go. I've approved. Approve. Okay, let's see. So all my tasks have been approved. Okay. All right, so it's done. So all three tasks are created in your PhD research project, parented under phase 2 literature review epic, matching your existing board pattern. So just to explain what an epic is, it's like an umbrella sort of structure. So there's an epic is a specific um task or group of stuff that you need to do, and under that epic you can have subtasks, if I can explain in a simple way. So our epic phase 2, this is a separate panel for us to specify that this is for phase 2. Then under phase 2, we have specific tasks we need to do within this phase. So it has created the tasks that we asked for over here, and then it has listed the priority levels and due dates. And then it says each has a description pre-filled with your template structure, key argument, research gap identified, methodology used, and relevance to my study, ready for you to fill as you read. And then okay, so it's just giving me a quick note that Jira connected, and then it says, but this is the third time in the past week. Um okay, so it's just basically telling me that because we had to reconnect Jira, Strawberry was not able to send some notifications or emails to me or to check the board to give a summary as I asked it to do so the last time. So I would suggest if you're using Strawberry every week, just try and check if Strawberry is connected to your Jira. And then, all right, awesome. So let me just have a look where exactly these were created. I'll just reload over here. I'll reload the page. All right. So automation in the future. Let me see. Okay, all right. So you see the tags over here. Here it's telling me it's a proposal, and it's a supervisor deadline, right? It's specifying, and in here it's a check-in, supervisor meeting, etc. So this is the nice part about Strawberry and using Jira, because it will filter out and specify what exactly each ticket entails. So I want to look at the automation future one. All right, so it has created the ticket over here, and then it has given a description as well. So as it has specified, it has pre-filled with the specific template that I asked for, key argument, research gap identified, methodology used, and the relevance to my study. So then here's the due date over here. And then I want to just quickly check the priority. So the priority has been recorded as medium for this one. So I have my 1, 2, 3 papers over here that need a review. All right, so let me just get the next one ready. So our next scenario is creating a PhD timeline and milestone planning, right? So Strawberry would build a full research timeline with milestones from a submission deadline backwards and then creates them in Jira. So I'm just going to get my prompt over here and then I'll just paste it. Right. So my prompt is my PhD submission deadline is the 30th of November. Okay, let me change the date over here. Today is the 15th of July. I still need to complete a full literature review, finalize my research methodology, receive ethics clearance, collect data, run my analysis, write all chapters, submit. So please create a backward plan milestone schedule for me with realistic dates for each phase. Then create Jira milestone issues for each one with due dates and flag which milestones are on the critical path. So I'm going to just give this to Strawberry quickly. And then I'm going to just double check if we need any more context. All right. So basically, Strawberry would reason about the time and academic workflows, and then we'll have critical parts flagging, which will help you avoid bottlenecks. And the entire plan it'll be trackable on Jira, not a spreadsheet that you need to create or you would eventually forget about. So it will just create a structured plan for you on Jira. So I'm just going to give it a few seconds for it to just execute the plan, and then we'll take it from there. Another nice part about Strawberry is okay, fine. With Jira, you can manually create all of these things, but then you'd get lost and it would take you quite a bit of time to create all of these tickets and to write them so descriptively, because I did showcase that most of the tickets have a description that is specified to the specific ticket. So over here you see the description of what you need to do. Now imagine having to do that manually and how long it would take, whereas Strawberry did it in a matter of minutes. So I've been naughty. So this is due today. It's a supervisor deadline, and I'm pretty sure my supervisor would be breathing down my neck today. So I would need to pay attention to this task over here, as well as those are not as overdue. So I am in trouble. I missed my meeting over here. But Strawberry would have notified you before these dates that you have this due. I have observed your board and everything that is due to do in progress in review, and you need to attend to these tickets ASAP. All right, let's just allow Strawberry to make modifications, and I have to allow it again and again. Okay, so we'll just give it a few seconds to do what it needs to do as we wrap up the session. If there's any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them, since this is our last prompt for this session.
I just wanted to confirm, Jira is free. That's correct.
Yes, it is free.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Strawberry AI works best when connected to Jira.
It is a free plan, and then the paid
I lost you
plan.
there. Feel free to just
But
respond
both
by text as well.
these for PhD. It's
Nombali, I think we're having a Wi-Fi problem now.
yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
So both of them have a free the paid plan, which is my network. But as also
Hi, Nombali. Cindy, if I may come in.
hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Cindy, if I may ask a question, please.
yes, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Nombali, thank you. Is the platform allowing for dual interaction, as in my supervisor is able to also put in notes there?
Yes, you can invite them to your Jira board to make notes
Okay.
if you would like that to happen, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
no problem. I think my network is bad. But yeah. Am I still audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're
Yes.
fine.
Okay, awesome. So I think I was breaking, but just to respond to the different question that was asked, Jira has the free plan. Free plan has limited features, but this would be fine for the use case of tracking your research. It has other cool features on it that you'd have to pay for. But it's not necessary because okay, the other thing you need to pay for is storage, but it gives you quite a bit of allowance to have different projects on the platform. So yeah, Jira, this is the free plan. Strawberry, I'm also using the free plan, and it works great. Okay. Oh, okay. Today, Strawberry has been a bit confused with permissions. It's not asking me in order, so I just need to check which sections need permission. Okay, there we go. Another one just popped up. Okay, hopefully that's the last one. Okay, awesome. That was the last one. So all 8 milestones are created and dated backward from your 30 November submission date. Here's the schedule. So it has listed everything until the final submission for examination. So literature review complete, research methodology finalized, ethics clearance, data collection complete, etc. And then it has also allocated some due dates and then also specified the different phases that I would have and then specified if it's a critical path or not. And then here it's specifying on the critical path, so it will have literature review, methodology, clearance. So it has a specific chain that is sequential. So then it also has listed assumptions that it made because I did not specify specific things. But yeah. So then here it's asking me, want me to save the backward plan from the submission date as a reusable skill in case your deadline or scope shifts and you want to regenerate this. So yes, if anything should change, I can always come back to Strawberry and specify that there has been changes. And then just to quickly see over here the milestones that it created. I'm just going to scroll over here. So it has labeled each as a milestone, right? So here it was review, here it's labeled as a milestone, that it's a critical path, and it's added a tag as well for milestone, and it also has details over here specified which phase it is a part of. Yeah, so Strawberry has really done great work at planning my PhD research and has made my life easier and made creating all of these tasks a breeze and efficient. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Nombali, for joining us again today. For the audience, we also have other spaces. The one I'd love to share today is called The Connect. It's a writing space. We also have a space for connection where we think together as researchers that are like-minded. Please go into our website, either go to methodstree.com or go to UJ Methods Lab. You will find the same events, and please feel free to add it onto your calendar to join us further for a little contribution to the researchers of South Africa. Nombali, thank you so much for the time you've shared with us today. We will definitely see you again on one of the Wednesday. Please stay tuned for more of Nombali's guidance and our help from Nombali. Have a good day for the rest of the day, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Bye.